Hello, friends. Today's daily devotional is Become the Observer to transform any emotion in the moment. This is a really quick and powerful tool that I've been cultivating through many years of doing this work. And it's being aware of the part of ourselves that is constantly observing everything else that's going on in our lives. So through meditation, you get in touch with that still part of yourself that's observing everything. Right? So you can think of it as the soul or as your authentic presence. It's the part of you that's completely impartial, no judgment ever, and actually is recording and taking in everything that's happening around you. It's completely present all the time. It's actually the part of our energy that's holding space for us to experience life. So I invite you in this moment to simply close your eyes, take in a deep breath, and just listen. Open and listen. It's like a still, quiet presence that you can feel. It doesn't feel like really much anything at all. It's just still and quiet. It feels like peace. It feels like nothingness even, right? So my invitation to you is to begin to cultivate an awareness of the observer in yourself. And the only way to do that is to cultivate stillness, right? Cultivating the awareness of that observer. Right, every day. Especially do it when you have nothing very stimulating going on, when your mind's not preoccupied with a problem, when there's not a task to be completed, when you can really just give yourself to letting everything go. And when you let go of everything, when you're willing to lose everything, you discover what cannot be lost. When you let go of everything, what's left over, what's still there, is the observer. It's your I am presence, the authentic self. So when you cultivate that, the mind will begin to get trained to know what that feels like, to be aware of that self, so that then when you're in a challenging situation, when you're triggered, when you have a very challenging emotion come up, you can immediately train yourself to become aware of that observer. And when you do, you can see the emotion and the reactive self completely for what it is, right? Oh, there's my angry self. Oh, there's my anger. Oh, there's my sadness. There's my sad self. Right? There's my saboteur. There's my shadow. And the observer accepts those aspects of self completely with absolutely no judgment. So immediately, just in being willing to feel, I'm feeling angry in this moment, and I'm aware that I'm angry, being aware that you're angry comes from connecting with the observer. The moment that that happens, you have choice. The observer gives you the awareness of choice. I am angry, I accept that I'm angry, and I have a choice of what it is that I wish to do with this energy. How is it that this anger can serve me in this moment? So how is it that I can fully express this anger in a way that creates goodness and plenty in my life or creates solutions? So this is a very powerful tool. It's something that does take practice. And it's something that you can experiment with over and over and over and over again. Remember, the key is the observer has no judgment and accepts every part of you completely. Practice that. I promise it will be like becoming an alchemist and creating gold out of any heavy situation. Let me know how it goes. I'd love to hear some comments about your experience with the observer and how it is that you practice self-alchemy in the moment.